So Atlanta will get the first possession. Outside Westbrook. Pass to Collison. And stolen by Jordan. Here's E. LeBron up top. Shoots it up. And it's sent back by Leonard.
And those long arms and huge hands, Leonard has all the tools he needs to erase shots.
The artist behind many iconic throwdowns, Russell Westbrook putting on a show.
Here's Peterson. To the inside. Here's Saul. It's rebounded by Şengün. Outside Westbrook. From the arc. Good. And it's Şengün picking up the assist. Westbrook's got 5.
And Westbrook is very skilled at sizing up defenses. He understands when he should take these quick shots.
Oh, he really broke up that transition opportunity. Looks like it'll be a transition take foul.
First team foul.
Atlanta shooting their first free throw this game.
Line for the away team. Russell Westbrook. 1 shot.
Look, I gotta say, the evolution of Russell Westbrook has been an underrated story in the league. This is a star player who has adapted to so many different situations successfully.
Now here's Leonard. Peterson grabs the miss.
I think this is a rare case of being overcommitted. He tried to go all out at the rim, and they stifled him.
And he's not going to miss many of those, especially that wide open.
And it is dangerous to let him get it going this way.
Here's E for the 3. A three-pointer is right on target.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
And finished off by Westbrook.
An above-the-rim athlete, even on the back 9. Westbrook sends it home.
Access denied. You have to go up a little more aggressively when he's near.
And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for Atlanta.
Wow, those early blocks are key. They are intimidating their opponents and making them hesitate.
And let's also give them some credit for running the pick so well. They're making the most of their chances to score in transition.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power, hammering down the two-hand slam. First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play. Outside Leonard, from past the arc. It's good for his second make. He's made 2 of 3 so far.
And don't look now, but they're starting to extend this lead.
Well, look, we've seen that no lead is safe. He's in the air and down hard. Woo! Oh, stop. Pass to Şengün. And Şengün throws it down.
Yeah, they have gone full throttle from the opening tip, showing no signs of letting up.
Yeah, they've come out with more energy and effort. And that's reflected in the score.
Atlanta making a switch here. 50 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Down low. And Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
Obviously, guys, brilliant coaching, a perfect game plan.
Vintage LeBron there, owning the lane. I mean, who's going to stop that?
Pass to Leonard.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. Now here's Jefferson. Shot clock at 6. Siakam outside. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
building up a big early lead. They have taken charge of this game.
Yeah, but you can't let up at all. They've got a chance to put this game away early, and they should take it.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board, and I don't mean style points.
22.
Russell Westbrook has been leading the charge. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And when you consider how Atlanta is doing, your thoughts?
Throughout the first quarter, they did a great job of just running the offense.
Yeah, and I love to see this kind of communication between teammates. Great player movement, great ball movement.
Here's Song. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
First personal foul.
And the big fella, Alexander, showing promise. Greg, especially at the defensive end of the floor.
Yeah, I mean, great mobility for a 7-footer. That's invaluable for a big man in today's game, and has the makings of a modern offensive game as well.
Flashing his athleticism on the drive. I like when McDaniels takes initiative on offense.
They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it in bounds that time.
And when you're trying to cut into a lead, you can ill afford mistakes like that.
Yeah, that's just a lack of focus. Plays like that can really frustrate a coaching staff.
Rise and fires. This is Siakam's attitude off the catch. And with these results, you understand why.
Peterson. And rebounded by McDaniels. Atlanta leading by 14. And here's Fry for 3. Buries the long-range jumper. Fry's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Fox with the steal. McDaniels on the wing. Good on the bucket.
They just won't miss. I mean, this is incredible.
Well, as a coach, this is when you enjoy what you're watching. Your team playing well and everything just flowing.
And Billy Donovan wants a timeout. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. Shot to stop the run. And it's denied. Sent back by Siakam. Fry, good.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
And a wide open look for Jordan. Off target from three-point range. Fox with it. No scoring in this one. Inside. And finished off by Siakam.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Absolutely. They're playing their game and executing at a real high level. Everything is working for them right now.
And with a strong finish, he finally ends that 13-0 run by Atlanta.
The wide open look here for Fox. And Atlanta again with the bucket.
If there's open space to be found in the mid-range area, Fox will get to it and hit the jump.
That'll be a 5-second call.
And it's easy to give up after a play like that, but this team needs to keep fighting.
Yeah, it's definitely a momentum shifter, but it's time to refocus, make smart decisions, and start fighting their way back.
To the middle. Outside for Jordan. Uncovered. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. Jordan's got his first basket.
And no one has better natural scoring tools. But another thing that really sets MJ apart, the acute instincts he brings to the table.
The drive by Siakam. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
First personal foul.
It's going to be on Alperen Şengün.
And give him credit for attacking inside and forcing the defense to compromise.
2 shots.
And he makes the first. And despite all the accolades, GA, is it possible that Pascal Siakam is underrated?
Absolutely. Spicy P is one of the best two-way players in the league. Exceptionally versatile, and his impact goes beyond his impressive stat line.
There's 53 seconds left in the second quarter. To the paint, and stolen by Siakam. Down low, McDaniels.